Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to a new session of No Man's Sky, where last time we attempted to repair the ship, which I don't think has fully worked. Start the ship. This we already had. This we can repair now. Good, 50% charged. I think we also have to repair this, which we don't have. I guess the game will now lead us on to it. Okay, this is something I can craft, so that's easy. Okay, let's craft it. Hindu jelly. How much do I need? One? Actually, I don't even have to go anywhere because I can just trade it straight up here. Yes. 150 ferrite. Portable refiner. I assume that will be in the multi-tool, or nope? Is that in the exosuit? Deploy next to the build menu with Z. What the hell is this? I have never seen this before. This is probably how you also build the base. Press E. I need carbon. And then I put ferrite. No, ferrite. Ferrite dust maybe? Yes. And I need 50 of it. I'm gonna take some extra. 100. And in the meantime, I guess I can go mine a bit more.
Protection falling.
Weapon charges be damn it.
Technology recharge.
Maybe I thought there was a faster way to recharge the gun. Of just clicking, selecting. Maybe I just not reading something. So as far as I can see, the most important things that you have is carbon and oxygen. because those things are used for one, your life support.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Sodium might be a bit,
Technology recharge.
might be important as well. Oxygen recycle. Increases the basic value of life support system, allowing the user to go longer between charges. Interesting.
Falling.
My starship can also update. Can I do something on multi-tool? Personal force fields. Okay. Boltcaster. Yes, this is what we need. That's what we need.
Component repaired.
So now our ship is officially repaired. That's not the type of pickup I was expecting. I was expecting to have it return to my inventory. Oh, it is just in my inventory. Okay, it seems like it's been completely broken. Wow. The animation was a bit crazy. How do I... Ah, yes, okay, just with mouse. Yes. Go faster is shift, yes. Can I scan? Yes. Okay, I already hit something. I don't think I can do planetary star yet. Planetary scan. Test flight controls and thrust with W. Oh yeah, meteors. Oh, I remember that one. Boost and shift. Okay, I have to get used to the controls a bit. That's my other gun. Rocket launcher? No, no, no. Okay, hold space to test pulse engine. Starship communicator.
Alert. Additional data received.
Pulls right from autopilot to coordinate markers. Slow down S, that's what I'm doing, or knowing. E. Water. How do I get out of my ship again? E, okay, E again, yes, okay. Activate the target symbol F.
Thermal protection falling.
But this is not how I could scan them. Then I'll just kill them.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
They are gonna get me killed. I really have to remember how to scan certain things. Jetpack. This is punching. Select terrain manipulator mission in the log. Log. Install terrain manipulator. Nice, that's what we need. Move to terrain manipulator. I have everything needed. Nope, I don't. Well, I have everything I needed. I do. Really, this is cool. I thought it was really this one that I needed. Okay. Gather copper. Ah, no, the terrain manipulator just allows me to. Where is copper? I don't know. There's copper. I'm gonna get some oxygen just in case. Usually to get oxygen when it's easy to get. Ooh-la. Oh my god. The upgrade made this weapon a tiny bit stronger, so it seems. I destroyed the plant. It's He's not copper. Nope. Copper. Okay, so maybe this is also a good spot to actually talk about the actual difficulties with terrain. So typically how you do terrain mapping, it's actually rather very easy to terrain. The thing that actually makes it difficult is that, like, so the first step if you do a terrain is like you just have a plain terrain, nothing special. That's something you will see in games like RPGs, Skyrim, GTA. You can't interact with the terrain, no matter what happens. The terrain remains the same, terrain is fixed. And why is that important? There we go. Options, can I see controls? I don't want to read my controls, I just want to see E. Controls. Perform scan, or what is it? Perform scan. Free look left out. Land ship, exit ship is boost, shift 5 to change. Perform scan is C, yes. I know that one, but it's flight. Exocraft. Galactic map, photo mode. I'll have to look that up, how to actually scan again. I thought it was F. Ah, and then clicking, yes, okay. So I just have to do F, it doesn't show me anything, and I just have to click. Okay. Okay, anyway, so I was talking about the terrain. So in a game like that, the terrain is actually very easy. The only thing you really have to do is just have like a bit of a grid, basically, two-dimensional grid or something, and each point represents the height of that node. And then you create triangles between them, you triangulate, and basically that's how you have your map. You just have all these points which have a certain height, and you create triangles between them, period. Why triangles? Because triangles are very easy. Why am I not shooting this one? So weird. Triangles are easy. Why? Because a triangle always defines one plane. So every point within the plane is determined and is part of the plane and is fine. Whereas if you will do a square is difficult because you can have a point that's not perfectly aligned. You then have to figure out the actual annoying. You have to figure out the actual vector, because going from one point to another is easy. You only have a change in height. Whereas if you do that in two dimensions at the same time, well, doing it in two dimensions at the same time is easy because you combine them. But with a square, there's no set change, because if you would go straight up, you can have a change. If you go to the right, you can have a change. But that doesn't mean that if you go up and then right, that actually is the same. And that actually is the same height as you would expect. The multi-tool doesn't really properly work. Can I switch? Ah, this is my other one. Ah, okay, I see. My less heavy. Okay, so this might be better for just destroying plants and stuff. This is one huge plant. So, anyway, so that's why we do triangles. If requested, I can explain it a bit better at another time. So, that allows you to generate a terrain rather easily. The problem with that terrain is that you can't modify it. Or well, another first problem actually with that terrain is that you only have a flat terrain. That's why typically if you see like games like GTA, where you have GTA or other, no, nothing. What are you? Yes, thank you for letting me know. So with games like Skyrim, GTA, if you fall somehow, if you drop behind the terrain, there I can see it. Okay. If you somehow drop below the terrain, then you are kinda GG, good luck, because you keep on dropping. And that's because the concept of gravity does not really exist. I mean, like, yes, you have gravity, you fall, but it's not like you have a center. And so there is nothing below your terrain, so you keep on dropping, because there's nothing to collide with. Typically, your terrain is what does it. Your terrain should prevent you from actually dropping too far. But yeah, then it can be that there is a glitch, whatever, and because of or bad seams, bad calculations, that all of a sudden you actually do drop below the terrain. Now, so the first problem with a train like this is that the train is flat. Not flat. I mean, like you can have hills, you can have heights, you can actually have many things with that type of terrain. I thought I was going towards a copper deposit, but now I don't know anymore where actually my copper deposit actually is located. I think it's a bit further away. 600 U, 1000 U, 400 U, 200 U. Okay, I'm gonna go to that copper deposit and then I'm gonna go back to my ship. So the first problem with that terrain is that you can't have like 2 layers, which you can overcome. Not that difficult to overcome, because what you can do is you can just, like, if you want to have a cave or something. Okay. If you want to have a cave, your cave can just be like an asset you put on top of your terrain. Oh, I'm not doing very well. So that's okay, but then the difficult part, or the real difficult part, is being able to modify it. I mean, like, either the terrain or the assets. If you do decide, like, oh yeah, a cave, we're gonna create a cave, and it will just be and if it is an asset, I mean, typically assets you also can't interact with, so that's annoying. So yeah. So like the thing I'm doing here now, this is impossible with a terrain like that, because you can only have 1 point. You can see there are things like, so manipulation of the terrain will still be possible, because all you have to do is you just say like, well, the height of the terrain went down, the points are different. That's perfectly fine, you can do that. Not too difficult.
Technology recharge.
Even that sound was, yes, okay. Process copper to create. Okay, so I need my refiner. We'll go down a bit. So, I mean, you can manipulate terrain with a very simple approach. Then you just have to store exactly how much, what the height is, and how to and how it modifies if you do certain things. That's not a problem. The bigger problem is that your terrain will always be flat and one-dimensional. So for instance, if you see this part here, not completely, but let me just do it. This becomes impossible, because now you basically have 2 points. You have the points on top of me and you have the points below me, and that's not something you can keep in a single list. So you can't have caves with that approach. So I don't know how exactly they store this information, but it actually is rather interesting to see how they were able to do it. This is my spaceship as well. And the crystal fragment is gone. Chromatic metal from the refiner. But this is the refiner. Okay, I have it. Okay, let's go back to my ship. So, I mean, I don't know exactly how they did it. To have like modifiable terrain in such a way that you can create caves and very difficult holes and everything. So this here is some tearing, and so this is something that can actually happen if you have like you typically store the information in a duplicate way. Maybe they do it for certain reasons, but like what can that be? Like you can actually see that the point here that interacts with this triangle is different from the point here. Typically you would want to keep the same point, or you want to make sure it's the same value, so the lines really are nice. What also can be is that actually your slope, your gradient is a bit off, which can be because of floating point precision and those kind of things, the arithmetic. But so that actually means that even though you are going towards the same point, from the same point even, although in some cases you will be going from a different point, your line does not very nicely adjust. And it might be as simple as in like, oh yeah, you went in the opposite direction. If you have going in this direction or going in that direction, yes, you will end at the same point. Damn it, what do I have in my suit that I can empty?
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
How come I don't have a free slot? What's all this junk? Why did I not transfer some to my starship earlier?
Technology recharge. No free slots in suit inventory.
Annoying. Oh well. Pretty sure I will get more of it.
Thermal protection falling.
Nope, anyway, advanced leader, that's not what I have. Okay, so where is my ship? There's my ship. Okay. Is that one I killed? I assume so.
Inventory full.
Okay, I don't care about this, I definitely need this stuff. What do I have? What do I have a lot of? Of carbon, oxygen, I need that one, natrium, geode, it's valuable, ferrite dust. Starship out of range, stupid starship, okay fine, ferrite dust is gone. Television data. So let me think about how to train, how I would do it. I think how I would do it probably is I would create more of a type of a cloud where you have nodes that are linked to each other. So in the end, like a cave is just you have all of these points with connections to each other, and if you have that, you basically can. What did I discover? Oh, they didn't give me a lot. Okay. don't even know what the money is actually really for. So but yeah, I mean, if you do it like that, then it's actually rather easy. You just have points and that form your terrain and they're connected with each other. The problem is that it just takes so much more space and so much less efficient. There's no other way to say it. I mean, like, it's just much less efficient because the map is very easy. Like a map exists straight next to each other in memory. You don't have to do much with it. You know how they are connected by itself. You don't have to keep it. How to say? You don't have to keep it extra. No way. Okay, this. I don't think I'm gonna need this. What's this? Is also ferrite dust? No, it's pure ferrite. I don't know what half of this stuff is. So what's the base computer team set for construction? Okay, so I'm gonna build it here then, I guess. Base computer. Okay, I was expecting it to be a bit bigger, but technology, I guess. Do we want to build already here? Do I have to claim a base? Use base computer with E. Move the terminal with... Choose a new site. I think they want me to indeed build a base. Let's see, lock. Establish and construct a base, yes, okay. Well, definitely not here. Maybe on this planet. But that might be too wrong. But I need a more flat area, and if this planet doesn't have any flat areas, then it will not be this planet. Maybe I should do it like on top of a hill or something. There's a lot of water on this planet, which is annoying. Or I could build like a base on one of these islands. That would also be pretty cool. Okay, this one seems rather flat. Ooh, flying too fast. Okay, well. It's not always what it seems, I guess. Gestures. I don't even know that. I just pressed strongly. Buried technology. Cargo drop. Okay, that's where we're gonna put our base. Yeah, I'm just gonna put here. Whatever. I'm pretty sure we can move the base later on, so... Another interesting thing actually about the game is that actually the planets here are indeed round. That is also not something that's very easy to do. Making a flat map, that's easy. But making it round, oh, I don't know what kind of mess you're dealing with then. This is not how I remember building a base. What? That's weird.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
A roof? Build a roof. Don't you think I should build a wall first?
Base computer online. Temperature levels stabilizing.
I don't know if I have to do a door specifically or not. Not wall. Angled door. I need pure ferrite. I don't have pure ferrite. Where is pure ferrite?
Thermal protection.
Where's my ship? Where did I put my ship? I think I have pure ferrite in my ship. So. Okay. Interesting, I'm still building the base structure. Oh, I need ferrite dust for this. Oh, damn. The door. Is this not the other way around? Oh no. This is how it looks. Okay. I don't know what the inside or the outside is. But I definitely need to go back to my ship to hide and cover. 100 degrees Celsius. $19 actually is a bit chilly. Maybe not so much because you're in a spacesuit and that's really fine, but Launch thruster. How come there's not enough fuel? Ah, yes. How do I build it again?
Recharge. Weather update. Storm clearing.
Multi-tool. What else can I do? Multi-tool with this one. Carbon nanotubes. Okay, so the storm is gone. Let's find some ferrite dust. What are the plants? They are dangerous. Maybe I didn't find it first. I really have no idea what the point of the rusted metal is. It might just be nothing, it might just be waste. Okay, all this is carbon, that's nice, but I think I need this one more. Carbon and oxygen, oh that's nice. The rocks, that's what I need. Need to destroy the rocks. And so here are some huge rocks. Which I can't destroy! Right. This one I can. Why can I destroy this one? And not the big one? That's my fault. The base building also has been completely overhauled, because it definitely wasn't like this when I played it many years ago. It was more like, okay, you have this single jelly. You have this single how do you say, like compartment, and you would link compartments together. Which, I don't know, I like that approach, but you know, having a more free-flowing, I guess. Damn you. Ah, yes, and this is to learn languages, yes, by seeing their vision and seeing their story. Interesting concept as well. Anyway, I have to go back to my base, continue building shit. So yeah, oh, that's a dangerous plant. And also dangerous plant. Sweetwood. What the hell is this? The whole scanning of objects and whatever, it's a good thing that it's not required, because this definitely does get boring. Especially if you go to multiple planets. That's why I remember from the past as well, it's like, yeah, you know, it's fun, it's nice, it's okay, but if you would have to do that every time, over and over and over again, you would really get bored of it. So, okay, let me first finish the roof. The roof is one high enough. I'm gonna keep it at one for now. How do I get it on top of me? I can't properly do that. This is not too bad. Pure ferrite, deploy the... Okay, deploy, that's easy because then I can put my portable refiner, I can just put it down here. I can take... No, the base computer is outside. Construction research item, I have no idea what that is, and I need more stuff for that. Construction engineering requires me to place pure ferrite in the portable refiner's input, but I'm pretty sure that my starship... Don't I have refined? I don't have refined ferrite. Interesting. Oh, pure ferrite. Pure ferrite, pure ferrite, pure ferrite. Where's my pure ferrite? I might not even have pure ferrite. I might have to... I might have it somewhere. Here is pure ferrite. So I think I might just have had pure ferrite. And I'm using all my ferrite dust again. Oh well. So now we have pure ferrite, we put it down here, and we get magnetite. Is magnetized ferrite not also something that the planet says it has by itself? I'm not so sure whether my base is built on such solid foundations, looking at the way it looks what it's standing on. And then what's even worse is I probably put this very heavy piece of equipment right on top of it, on that part. Right. Nanotubes. Okay, construction research item, but for the construction research units, I mean, I need, oh well, okay, just magnetized ferrite and
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
okay, spend the salvage data. Salvage data. Wait, I didn't see the proper options. Spend research buildable technology. What's research structures? Ah, no, that's not interesting. Oh, they did really extend it a lot. It also says I have 0 salvage data because of course I put it in my starship. My starship is now out of reach. Why am I doing this? Flora containment. Kept standing light. Flag, as if I care about any of that. Reinforced timber confirm. Can I replace it? Not really so. Rounded timber roof. It also seems cooler than my roof. Oh well. There's always time. What is the thing I haven't seen yet? Why is there also like a pause button on it? It's showing me an exclamation mark, but I have no idea why that is. Is this, yeah, the storm is going on. Okay, so we can't go outside. The ship is too far away. What else can I put in here? sweet root. No, doesn't give anything. Oh, what else do we have? Rusted metal. 2 ferrite dust. Oh, let's do that. Analyze the geode with E. The geode is worth more. Why am I doing this?
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go to my ship. The thing is, I don't have to go all the way there, I just have to be close enough to actually pick up. I don't know what I have to pick up. I thought I needed something for my ship. The data here, salvage data, yes. What do I have there? Dihydrogen. I also have dihydrogen here, so let's do this as well to also suit. Damn you! I definitely have to charge my multi-tool again. It's not a weapon, it's a tool. Base teleporter module, yes. What else do we have? Oh, okay.
Item received.
And then I'm quickly gonna charge up. Oop, wrong one. I have lots of carbon. Oh, I assume I can actually upgrade the carbon as well into condensed carbon. You think condensed carbon is condensed carbon is worth more, 24 units each. I just have less of it. I hope the condensed carbon actually is much better for say sweet home. Metal plating. Can I not craft more? How do I craft more? E. Craft more. I have one in my starship, which of course I'm gonna go get because reasons. In my current stage, I'm so limited on space. I definitely don't want to waste spots by just having like, oh yeah, you need, I need more carbon. You know, and the whole thing like, oh yeah, I need a whole spot for just one metal plate. That's a bit ridiculous. I don't care about that, so just make sure it's used and I will craft it whenever I need to craft it. To me, that sounds like a much better plan than English in some cases. It's also interesting how they let you build a base this early on. I remember when I played the game when it first came out, like I don't even think bases were in the game. It was a whole different system, you would just go from one planet to the other, and it was more focused on like you have to travel to the center of the universe. I'm not sure if this is the universe of something. Anyway, the center of the galaxy, the center of, and you had to. That was really what it's all about. Traveling, going on from planet to the other. And now they're immediately focusing on like, no, you should stay here. Get yourself a base. Where? Where? He's running away. He's afraid of me. So, I mean, it's interesting, but maybe that's because of how the whole building technology and everything worked. It now relies more on like advanced materials, which are more difficult to, or you can't basically find them. I don't know, but it definitely has a. Definitely has changed the way it works.
Now protection falling.
Wow, I like this planet. During the day, it is freaking hot. Well, no, actually during the day it's okay, but you have heat storms. During the night, minus 50 degrees. Well, I guess it's actually very realistic of a planet without an atmosphere. During this day, you would just get blasted. Couple of items I can craft in here. Two. Supply power to the base teleport module. It's like building technology to browse available. Wait, what? How? Press escape to read more. Hola. Okay, so I don't have to look it up, I can just. Oh my god, there's so many materials. Dihydrogen. Maybe I should try making dihydrogen and combining it. Where's my dihydrogen? Hydrogen jelly. (30:1). Oh, that was not smart. Learn the biofuel reactor, learn base modules at the construction research units. Select buildable technologies. But I have no salvage data. Where can I find salvage data? Maybe that's also in the log somewhere. for them. Wow, it takes that long? That's not what I want. What the hell is that? Oh my god, I was unaware that was a thing. Giant earthworms? Really?
Now protection falling.
No, not E. That's what it's forward. How can I find salvage? Unknown building. But there's nothing here. This is completely useless. Oxygen rich plant. How is it a minor settlement? There is literally nothing here.
Now protection falling.
That's my base. Sweet home. Salvage data. There another settlement. What settlement? How am I going to land here? That's a pretty tight landing. This also seems like this was just carved out of the whole planet, you know?
Now protection falling.
Where are the real buildings? Minor settlement. That's the one I saw earlier, no? Or nah, I can't beat this with 20 minutes to get there. There's another one over there. The thing is, okay, 20 minutes is going to be way too long. You have to fly higher. Oei. Definitely don't shoot. Oh my god, look at that. That's a cool plan. I should have established there. Distances are the biggest issue in this game. I just want to have salvage data. I need salvage data. Oh yeah, this looks better. This looks promising. Hola, 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 hola. Definitely can work on my landing, but that's okay. Yes, okay. Excuse me? Why is it floating? Knowledge stone. Oh my god, there's so much stuff around here. Oh my god. Oh, this is actually still being used by somebody. Okay, that was a pure guess. Ah, yes, and this is like the new multi-tool. Has a lot more damage potential, but I'm not gonna go for the first one I see, you know, I mean, like, probably need my things. The galactic terminal. What the hell do I have? That's 15. No, that's okay, that's for 470. Parvox casing. I'm gonna sell this one.
Units received.
What actually are nanites? Oh. Nah, I don't need components. So that's the components. What are the build to blueprints? Wow. The advanced mining laser. Oh, I wouldn't. But it needs a wiring loom. I have no idea how to get a wiring loom. Maybe I just... It's only 75 nanites. I only have 96, of course. Oh, I definitely don't this one. Can I... Okay, so let's see. Multi-tool.
Technology installed.
This I have. I have no idea where I get that from. None of this I can make. Wiring loom. I have no idea how to make a wiring loom. Exosuit. I can't even make maybe wiring loom something made in the more advanced crafting. Anyway, I've built it. I've bought it. Would you be shocked to know that I don't know where salvage data actually comes from? So probably that's something I have to look up. That's where the nanites come from. Did I receive 57 nanites from just this? Really? Okay, then indeed buying the stuff was not a big issue. It's a cave, okay. But where are the stones of knowledge? The knowledge stones. $300U, 150U, 200U, 140U, 200U, 300U. The annoying thing is that like the knowledge stone doesn't appear on the regular ones. The Viking have a word for the. Okay. And now I know which one it is. What else can I actually install here? Oxygen recycler, okay, that, yeah. That's it. Okay, I always get too distracted by just destroying everything. There's another knowledge stone. There's a knowledge stone. There's a port cache. There's the knowledge stone I already have. First, let's go there. Knowledge stone 200U. Okay, maybe we should go there first. Sweet root. That's somewhere in the cave, I think. We'll look at that as well, and then the other way around. Okay, I think now yes. Now you can only take one. Oh, that's annoying. So I've been taking all of them for nothing. I'm gonna learn their language, and if it's nothing. Nah, it's too far away. 250U. It's in the wrong direction. I'm gonna go there again. Is this not something useful? I'm not sure if it was useful or not, but I've mined the shit out of it anyway. I don't know which stone I already did. Yeah, okay. Starship Island Reach again. Oh, I think I've already done this damage machinery. Nope. Very technical module. Damn you. What do I have very little of? This is no, I can't destroy that one. Okay. Let me just quickly get to my ship. My ship has space, I don't. Right, I think I'm just gonna go back to my base. I don't have carbon. I do have carbon. Life support only takes oxygen, I guess. Starship launch field. Metal plating. Okay, that's not too difficult to make. Is that my base? Yeah, it is. Okay, it's a good thing to know that we always have this.
Now protection fully.
Oh, that's where you get salvage data from. Okay, and how do I find those things? There's another one over there. I've scanned so many times, I guess. Oh, no. Yes, salvage data. Okay, so we can build what we have to build. Where is the salvage data? How come I have 4 salvage data? Maybe the broken things also gave salvage data, I don't know. It's a bit weird that I got 4 now. Time to go back. Where is my home? There's home. 2 hours, yeah, except we're gonna go up into space. to also have like a real landing bay for my ship. Not too bad. A bit too far. But okay. Come on. Build technology. Nah. Biofuel reactor. Metal plating, that's easy. Let's just metal plating. Done. Biofuel reactor. Where do you go? Well, I guess you can go over somewhere. Here. And then furnace tank. Oh no, that's the content. Okay, carbon. Yes, please. Thought I was gonna try glass. Ooh, that's nice. Dihydrogen. I already have hydrogen jelly. Yes, that's what I just did. Nope, that didn't do anything. This is downgrading again. Yeah. Ferrite dust. Oxygen. Can I upgrade oxygen? Oxygen to carbon. The condensed carbon back to carbon. Yes. Sodium. Sodium nitrate. And the thing is, if you can always use sodium nitrate in the place where you can also use sodium, then it actually is not such a bad exchange. In that sense that it's more compact. So let's see, like, I mean, I have 660 of this, I can make 80 of these. And my inventory becomes less full because I don't have sodium nitrate and sodium. I just have, same here, I have carbon, I have condensed carbon. Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous, you know, like why would you have do the same thing? Ferrite dust, pure ferrite, and then you have magnetized ferrite. Sodium is used to charge hazard protection. I know. What's next? Electrical wiring, that's what I thought. It's a good thing I already have one extra. How come I still have 3 left? Did I get it for free? Tell me that this is not a trip hazard. I can't pick this up, which is annoying because it's... Oh no, this kinda is a front. Investigate the space station. Which space station? There, space station. Okay, let's do this as last. Damn it! I've been taking off too much, I guess. Let's see, what do I need? Metal plating, that's easy. 1, 2. What am I missing? Dihydrogen. I've consumed all of my dihydrogen and put it in the jelly.
Now protection falling.
This also contains dihydrogen. Not that much, I'm probably not worth it. It was not dihydrogen. Okay. Oh yeah, of course I have still to charge it.
Technology recharge.
I think my left shift might also deplete it. Although I would think that's... Oh, the pulses are nonsense.
Technology recharge.
Let me quickly see how much is now. 75%. If I do this, still 75%. I think it's really just to take off. That planet looks so cool when I'm there. Definitely want to be there. But that will be for the next session. Ooh. Okay. Felt like we just fly through it. That was a bad idea. this also has really changed since the beginning of the game. The beginning of the game, this was like, you have 2 people here and that's it. The only word I know, the. Oh my god, this is so cool. This is so cool. Nothing more I can do with this guy. They all have names, which is also pretty cool. Wait, standing decreased. Uh-oh. So I guess the Viking are not gonna like me that much. Wait. Can I not? I don't have a gift? No. Damage potential compared. Nah, it's not any good. Now this looks a cool weapon. Exosuit research. Oh, can I upgrade my exosuit? No, I was hoping I could just buy an upgrade. I think this is here now. In the past there used to be like purchase inventory slots. Okay, in the past there were like capsules you had to find as well. I'm not gonna ask for practicing my language. That's my shape, that small one. The space station is really huge. I mean, it makes sense. Before, when the game was just out, space stations were like so empty. I mean, like on the outside they look so big, but on the inside there were only like 2 modules, 2 parts, like one on the left, one on the right, and like that was it. This now definitely feels more like there is something to it. Oh, I'm not sure. Although of course I don't know how much and what to actually do. Wait. Where the hell am I? This is, oh yeah, this is to make your own big starship. Oh yeah, okay, I've heard about this. This is like pretty new. Is this also the same? Yeah. Do you have multiple hangars or something that they have different symbols? Mission agents. No missions. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen anytime soon, I guess. Construct a new starship. Oh my god. A reactor core. Oh my god. This is cool. I don't think in the past you could actually create your own starship and you had to always buy one. Appearance modifier. Appearance also didn't matter in the past because you can see yourself anyway. Grey market operator. Contraband. Oh my god. Yeah, fossils. Well, what? Oh, okay. Navigation data. I do have navigation data, no? Okay. So do I have navigation data? I think salvage data, navigation data. Yes, okay, so navigation data is useful, but not that useful, I guess. Because it's more like, yeah, navigation data, you can exchange it for some more specific maps. So here, for instance, I could say like, well, I have 4, can't really do much for 3, like exosuit upgrade. That would be good. Dig site, that's for treasures, yes. Relic of an ancient civilization. They are useful, but I'm just not sure which one's more useful right now. Okay. Purchase basic Corvette modules. Yeah. Where's my ship? Oh. These are teleports terminus. That was indeed probably a better idea. Let's go back. Where is it? Where is the space station? I just came out of it. Here somewhere. Where is the teleport terminus? I didn't see anything. This is teleport to Corvette. That's the teleporter. That's probably why this always needs to be fueled. Does it actually decrease every second? Oh yes, it does decrease every second. Oh my god. And my ship also has been transported with me. Interesting. Solar panel, battery, save beacon, signal booster, halt station. At the moment I don't see, but the battery might be helpful. But more like if you have anything, I would say. Somehow I feel like the bases have actually fallen short. Maybe I have to do something else first to unlock more, but in the past the base seemed to be being able to do more. Anyway, I am going to leave it here, so I'm going to save. And that's it for today. I hope to see you all next time. Bye.